Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel 3Diest. So guys, in this video I'm going to explain you how we can 3D model this ice cream cone. Right on your screen here you can see that this is the ice cream cone that we are going to start modeling in this video. So if you are just first to my channel, I will strongly suggest you to subscribe to my channel. Also press the bell icon because whenever I am posting contents like this, you will be the first to get notified. So without wasting much time, let's start making this in Fusion 360. So we are into Fusion 360. So whenever you will first open your Fusion 360, this is the default page you will get. So now we'll save our drawing with a name. So for that we'll open our data panel from here. So here you can see this is our data panel, and here we are into write project folder. So the first thing that we are going to do is we'll save our file. So we'll click on the save here and we'll write it a name. So this is my name of the file, and I will click on the save, and here you can see this is the right location also. So I will click on the save, and here you can say it has been renamed and the file has been saved in our data panel. So the work of this data panel is over, so I can just close it from here, and now we are ready to start modeling our ice cream cone. So we'll start with a sketch first. So the first thing we'll do is we'll click on this create a sketch tool from here, then we'll select on the front plane. So my approach is going to have like this is I will create a half of the cone, then I will revolve that by 360-degree angle. So this is my approach is going to be. So I will first create a vertical line like this. Okay, this is the line. I will drag it like this, and next thing that I will create a line like this, then I will create a line like this, then I will create a line like this and this. So here you can see I am simply creating lines, and I'm connecting those lines. And the next thing what I will do, I will just put few of the dimensions here. So this one I want to keep this one 32 millimeters, and I will drag it little towards inward. Then I will give few more dimensions like this one. I want to keep this as a 32 as well, and then I want to keep from here to the top, I want to keep this one as a 95 millimeters, and then this collar we want to keep 40 millimeters. So I will just write, I will just write here 20 millimeters, since I'm going to take the half of the 40 millimeters, and here we just want to keep this one as 5 millimeters. So we'll activate our dimension tool from here, we'll select the line, we'll drag it outside, and we'll write 5 and enter. So here you can see our half of our ice cream cone shape is done. So I can just click on the finish sketch from here, and here we got our closed profile. Here you can see these are the two closed profiles we got. I can use my revolve tool from here. I can select the profiles, and I will select the axis, and here we are getting the preview of our ice cream cone. Here you can see, so angle is 360-degree, it is right, and I will just press OK. And here is one more thing I would like to tell you, that when I had started modeling this thing, I had not started with the component, and the reason is that because this ice cream cone is just having a single body, so there is no need to start with the component. You can just start simply sketching this thing, because the component approach is only needed where we have multiple parts, and we want to create assemblies with that. So in that case we need the component approach, but in this case the both approach will work. Either you can go with the component approach or the single body approach that we are following right now, without using component approach. So this is the ice cream shape we got, and the next thing is that we are going to apply few fillets on the bottom of this one. So I will apply a fillet of 3 millimeter like this. So and we'll press OK. So here you can see this is what we got. And before moving forward, I also like to apply a cell over here. So I will activate my cell tool and will select this face, and will provide the cell thickness of 2 millimeter, and will press OK. So here you can see this is the preview we are getting. So it's ice cream cone, right? It is looking like ice cream cone, but we had to add lots of more features onto this. So to do that, what we'll do is we'll go on to the create panel here, and then we'll go on to the torus here. So we are going to create multiple toruses at different locations to make it look more better. So we'll activate the torus tool from here, and here you can see I will select this front plane as a sketch plane. So I had selected that, then I will select the origin, and then I will specify the torus diameter. So this is my torus diameter, torus inner diameter I would rather say, and I will give it a diameter of 60 millimeters, and the torus diameter that here we want to keep it is just 6 millimeters. And we'll see in the back view how it is looking. So it is looking something like this. So I think we had to increase this to 62 or something like this, and instead of cut I want to keep it as a joint. So here you can see the preview we are getting. So I think the 6 is little bit higher, so I will just decrease that to 5, and we'll see how it is looking now. So this is how it is looking for now, and I think 62 will work. So we'll keep 62 and we'll press OK. So here you can see this is what we got. And if I expand the body, since I had kept the operation in the torus as joint, so it is just still a single body since this part has been joined with this ice cream cone. And the next torus we had to create is on this collar here. So for that, first I have to create a plane on that location. So if you remember the first sketch, the distance of this collar was 32 millimeters from the origin. So I will click on the finish the sketch over here, then I will go on to the plane, then I will select the origin, this bottom plane, then I will go on to the back view to see the location of the plane and will write 32. So here you can see I'm just getting a plane at this collar location, so I will press OK, and here you can see we got the plane. Now I will go on to the create panel here and we'll repeat our torus tool. We'll select that plane, then we'll select the origin, we'll drag it outside like this, and this time we just want to keep this at 42 millimeters, and the torus diameter we just want is to be 4 millimeter. I think that will be enough. We'll keep this as a join, and we'll see the preview if either we need to decrease the diameters. So yeah, we had to decrease this inner diameter by 40. I think 40 will work, and we'll see inside if it is getting on inside. No, it is not getting on inside, so I think 40 is working in our case. And the operation is also, we are going to keep it as a join, so we'll press OK. So you can see this is what we got. And the next thing is that we had to create multiple toruses on this face. So before that, what we're going to do is we want to look like a ice cream cone with a patterned face on this surface, patterned textured on this surface. So this is what we are going to trying to achieve. So for that, what I will do, I will just I will apply few fillets here before moving forward. So we'll activate our fillet tool, we'll select the edges on which I want to apply the fillet. So these are the corners where I want to apply my fillets. So I had selected all the corners, I had selected also the inner corner, outer corner, and these two corners. And then I will apply a fillet of 2 millimeter, I think, or maybe 3 millimeters will work. So 3 is good. I think that will give me a smooth kind of thing, and also it will make a good angle for 3D printing. So it's nice. So I will just press OK. There you can see we had applied fillet. Now we'll move forward to our next task. So we'll activate our create sketch tool from here. Then we'll select this front panel is front plane as a sketch plane. So here we are. So we are into the front plane now, and we'll start creating the creating that texture on this face. So we'll start projecting the lines first. So I will just activate my project tool from here. I can either use the shortcut from my keyboard P also to activate this tool, or I can activate it from here also. So I had activated the project tool, and then I will select this line as a project line and this line as a project line, and we'll press OK. So you can see I got the end origin for the both the lines. So the next thing is that we'll create a line like this from this point to this point like this. And what I'm going to do is I can just click on the finish sketch, and then I will go on to this create panel, and this time I'm going to use this pipe tool. So we'll activate this pipe tool, and we'll select this one to create a pipe kind of shape. And here you can see we are getting a bend here, but that is not needed. First I will specify the section size that we want to just keep it as 1.6 millimeters, and here we want to keep it as a joint. So here you can see the preview, right? So this is our preview we are getting. So I will check on the top as well if we are doing right or wrong. Okay, so here is one more thing. I think we had to press Ctrl Z, and we had to go back to our sketch, and we had to modify it a little bit. So we don't want to touch this line to the last of to the end of this point. I just want to keep it little bit earlier to that point. So what I will do, I will just select the line, I will press delete, and I will create a line like this. So this time I will not create a line touching to the point. I will just create a line little bit early to both the points on both the directions like this. And then what I will do, I will create one more line like this connecting to this point. On the other end I will do the same. Here you can see, and the reason I will tell you why I'm doing this. So I will just like this, and I will make sure that all the three lines are in a collinear position. So I will select the lines to make them collinear. Here you can see the lines are collinear now, and I will also make sure these two lines are collinear. So we'll select the lines, and here they are collinear now, and they are different lines. So I will specify the dimensions. So this small piece, I just want this to be 1 millimeter, so I had provided 1 millimeter, and I will select that particular piece and convert that to construction line. Here you can see, and I will do the same on the bottom face as well for the small piece. This one I also want to make 1, and I want to convert that to construction line. Here you can see, now I can just click on the finish the sketch happily, and we'll move on to our create tool, and we'll use our pipe tool. From here we'll select the thing, and we'll provide the diameter of 1.6 millimeter, and we'll make it as a joint. And here you can see this is what we are getting, and we'll press OK. So here you can see this is what we got. So the only thing we have to apply is apply fillets on these two edges over here. Here you can see these are the two edges we want to apply fillets. So I had just selected the two edges, and I will apply a fillet of 0.8 millimeter. I think that is going to work. If it is not working, we can just decrease it to 0.7 or 0.5 or zero point 0.4. So nothing is working, so again we'll select only these two corners, and we'll apply the fillets. So sometime it happens that the things will not work. So the 0.8 is working, so we leave it for now like this. So here you can see this is what we got, and I will just select these two features from here by pressing shift on my keyboard, and then I will go to the create panel here. Then I will go to the pattern, and I will use this circular pattern tool, and I will select the axis. So this is the axis that we are going to use, this blue axis, this vertical axis, and I will provide here the quantity as 10 numbers. So we want this to be patterned 10 number of times around the axis, and we'll press OK. So you can see this is the shape we got. So I think it's looking good now. It's also not touching to the end, so that is also very good, because if it is touching, we'll start getting lots of issues. So that's very nice. And next thing is that we have to start making toruses on vertical on this vertical positions to make a rectangular kind of pattern on all these faces. So that I will show you how we can do that. So there will be lots of repetitive tasks, so maybe we'll moving this video a little faster to just give you an overview. So we'll first start with creating plane. So while I will start offsetting the plane, so I will click activate the tool, then I will turn on my plane, and I will select the plane, and will offset it towards vertical position by 10 millimeter like this. Then again I will repeat the process. I will select the plane, will give it offset of 10 millimeter like this. So I will keep lots of plane like this. So here you can see we had created multiple planes. So there are lots of planes here, maybe 9 or 10 planes. So now we are going to create multiple toruses on different planes. So right now you can see that on this plane there is already a torus created, this torus on this plane. So we'll start getting toruses from this plane. So before that I will just activate my torus tool. From here I will go on to the create panel. I will activate my torus tool, will select the plane, and will select the origin, and will drag it like this, and we'll specify the torus diameter. So this every torus we want to keep it as 1.6 millimeters. So I will just write 1.6, and will drag it towards inward like this, and I will make sure that operation I had kept at as a join here, and I will keep dragging towards inside. So I just have to drag it up to the point where it this pipe just overlaps the torus. So this is the right position. We just have to make it approximately, no need to be very accurate. So I will just press OK to accept the torus at this position, and we'll repeat the same on the different planes as well, because there is no other way to create these toruses. We cannot use the rectangular pattern tool or anything like that, because that is not going to work. So we'll keep repeating this process on different planes. So here you can see we had just finished making all the toruses, and the pattern looks very nice on this surface. Here you can see now it has started looking like a ice cream cone, and we'll turn off these planes also. So the only thing that we had left is now we have to apply few more fillets on all these sharp edges. Here you can see on these edges. So this we can do simply by using our selection tool. So what I can do, I can just go on to the front view like this, and we'll go on to the selection tool from here, and we have to make a small change here. So we'll go on to the selection filter, and we'll deselect everything, and we'll take only the body as here, and we'll make sure that this select through is ticked on. So I will just come back to my model. I will drag it like this to select all the edges. So here you can see I had selected all the edges only of our model, because we had activated our tool. So I can just deselect the edges that we don't need by pressing shift on my keyboard. So I will just deselect these two edges we don't need. We had selected somehow extra. So what I can do, I can just activate my fillet tool from here now, and I will give it a fillet of 0.6 millimeter. So we'll wait to accept that fillet to our model, because there are lots of edges, so it is going to take a little bit more time. Here you can see now we are getting the preview. It's working, and it has accepted all the fillets that we had applied, and we can just press OK. And here we are ready with our ice cream cone, and it is just taking a little bit time to process, because Fusion 360 is completely a cloud based tool. So it takes little bit of internet, little bit of processing to finish up your model. So now we are ready with our model. Here is our finished model of the ice cream cone, done in Autodesk Fusion 360. So what I can do, I can apply some good looking material here from the appearance. I will go activate the appearance tool, will select some yellow color, because we are going to apply some yellow color. So this time I'm going to use this matte plastic. So I will just drag and apply this matte plastic, and I will just double click on this matte plastic, and I will give it a little bit of orange kind of shade by changing the color a little bit. So this we can do it from here. Here you can see I'm just adjusting, and I'm making sure that we are just taking the right color to make it look more kind of realistic. So here you can see, and done. And I will just close this appearance tool from here, and here we got our ice cream cone designed and modeled in Autodesk Fusion 360. But the only thing and the only problem here is this model is not ready for 3D printing. But to make this model ready for 3D printing, we have to make a small change here. So we'll go on to the left view from here, then we'll activate our offset plane. Then I will select this bottom plane, and we'll go on to the left view again, and we'll drag it little bit towards downward, maybe by -1 millimeter or -2 millimeter, and we'll press OK. So we had just created a new plane. To see that plane, we have to turn on the construction from here. So here you can see this is our new plane. So now we are going to modify tool here. Then we'll select the split body, then we'll select this, I want to split this body, then we'll select the splitting tool as the new plane. Here you can see we had just splitted that, and we'll press OK, and we'll turn off the body to not the body one. And here you can see we got the flat base. So if we are going to 3D print this complete body as a like this in this orientation, then we got the flat base here also to 3D print this thing. And here we got, and the only thing, since this is for a particular project, we are going to be where we are going to put a bulb on this side here, and the wires will go through the cone, and it will come out from this face. So we are also going to make a hole on this face. So for that I will activate my sketch tool, and will select this face as a sketch plane, and I will create a hole like this. So the wires will come out from this hole, and I will click on the finish from here. Then I will use my extrude tool. I will just drag it towards downward to make a through cut, and will press OK. So here you can see we got the cut as well. So this is my complete cone is ready for now, ready for 3D printing. So if you want to, I can just rename this body as ice cream cone for this project, and we'll press enter. And anytime if you want this body to be exported as STL file for your 3D printing purpose, the only thing you have to do is just make a right click and click on the save mesh, and you can change the format here as a STL binary file format, and you can just press OK to get your file saved at your particular location, and you can use that file in your 3D printing purpose or any purpose you need. So guys, please tell me in the comment that if you liked my video or not. Also, if you liked my video, don't forget to press the like button, because that is the only way YouTube will understand that these contents are really helpful for you guys, for my community. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I told you that this to create such contents it takes lots of effort. So please subscribe guys, and thank you so much for watching. See you, bye bye.